coming to a sunrise. So what my eye, that moment I visualize is coming. If you could see me now, see I'm gonna break through the life I knew. Been waiting, a dream come true. Still aiming. If you could see me now, if you could see me now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see in the title, we've got a little bit of a double feature today. We've got Game Boy Jones's Fairy Tail Dragon Slayer Cypher. And then right after this same video, we're going to check out Connor Quest's Dragon Slayer Cypher. I'm actually a huge fan of Fairy Tail. Ursa's my favorite character, she's the waifu. But if I had to pick a favorite Dragon Slayer, it'd definitely be Gajeel. He's the edgelord, you know, all the piercings. He stabs people. He's a great character. But I love all the Dragon Slayers, and I'm kind of bugged out that they both released a Cypher in the same day. At the beginning of both of their videos are advertising the other person's Cypher. So it's pretty funny. So without further ado, let's jump in and check these Cyphers out. You guys enjoy the reaction. Remember, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I put out reactions almost all week long. But let's jump in. For Game Boy, it says Game Boy, Connor Quest, NLJ, Dizzy 8, and more. See? Watch the alternate version on Connor Quest channel. Loxus. Loxus would probably be my number 2 favorite Dragon Slayer. Ooh.
Breath seething in my core, forged sword deep inside the belly. Fairy Tail, that's the team of 4. Get your shirt.
You know, I expected Game Boy to be not so this
crew we tussle. Side eye me, then you are in trouble. Why? Cause I got this down to a T. A-holes fight, I take an L from me. Reptilly on the chest, giving them a breath hotter than some fresh cinnamon. Or a dish that you were prepped dinner on. Get paid my dues like a red synagogue. Wild cut.
I think I missed a double meaning bar in there.
Breath seething in my core, forged sword deep inside the belly. Fairy Tail, that's the team of 4. Get your shirt flame like Guy Fieri. F with the 18 crew we tussle. Side eye me, then you are in trouble. Why? Cause I got this down to a T. A-holes fight, I take an L from me. Reptilly on the chest, giving them a breath hotter than some fresh cinnamon. Or a dish that you were prepped dinner on. Get paid my dues like a red synagogue. Wild card, there's no guide to train me. Getting riled, not having much care for safety. Paint the town red on the freaking daily. Run down, brush dirt off my shoulder like Jay-Z.
It's the thunder wars, I'll be slipping in the pond. And the thoughts in your head, I project through a song. I ain't listening to anything you said in the taunt. Yo, when you think I always got my headphones on, I'ma be the guild master. Ask my grandpa, stand taller, but thunder guys know I can't fall. See me shredding in gear while I'm playing for S class. Don't need a dragon force, my solos are too fast. I'm a lightning dragon fighting American too weak. An origin mirror doesn't let me thunderclap cheeks. Turn my body to lightning and then I give her a shot. Because I got a raging gold and you know that's my rock.
No, he did.
See me shredding in
Did I catch that right?
Don't need a dragon force, my solos are too fast. I'm a lightning dragon fighting American too weak. An origin mirror doesn't let me thunderclap cheeks. Turn my body to lightning and then I give her a shot. Because I got a raging gold and you know that's my rock and roll when you enter my thunder.
I love NLJ. I swear to God, his lyrics are hilarious. They always come out with something crazy. He said that's my rock. But that is not what he wanted us to catch. That's why he paused it.
Rock and roll when you enter my thunder palace. My stronghold, if you wishing you had this prowess. I got the goal, having the most powerful magic of laxes. Got a ready to get in their ass.
Ain't no dragon slayer like Sting. When I punch you in my skin. Wise low gear, what your team's rocking, they will handle me in the ring. It's the white dragon and the saber tooth. Means I keep a Draco just to let loose. It's the holy ray when I let off the beam. That's a whole array of what I can do. It's light work if you step to me. White dragon's close to get some leverage. And these white attacks don't affect me. You can say I've got white privilege.
He's got so much drip.
Check the score, my team coming through and we gon' drop your jaw. And your girl is finna take the white all night when she come and get this dragon roar.
When I step in, bro, you know that it's over. Tell them can't nobody control the cobra. Ain't nobody messing with Aaron, no, he a soldier. Poison is the power you're evident to exposure. I don't think anyone touching a foe. I bring the poison like Velvet Defoe. If you're in fear, then I surely know I can hear all the moves in the midst of your soul. Better pack back, step into a badass that is gonna clap back, coming from a rush on stage. Bad man chilling in a bad land, in a different pedigree, coming up to erase your fate. When you hear this poison dragon roar, everything will cease to be no more. I don't think none of your people can stop this. Love what I do, hope you know that I'm toxic.
Hold on, stop.
You know that I'm toxic.
First off, I didn't know my girl Chi Chi was in this. You guys know I'm such a huge simp for Chi-Chi. But as of right now, I gotta give it to Chris Craig. I am Chris Craig. That verse went so hard. And I love the way they switched up the entire beat when he came in with his verse. That came together so well. Let's check out Chi-Chi on Wendy.
I'm missing timid and shy, but you will hear me. Boy, you better look to the sky so you can see me. So I'm not the boost out on the battlefield. A mess with my crew, that's when shit gets real. I lost everything, but babe, I still sing. Though in your back, you ain't jack when I'm in full swing. I promise on me that you can rely. As long as you fight, you will see me cry.
I'm in the shadows, can't see me.
And I love her voice. It is so good. And it just sounds so powerful, even for a character like Wendy. Like, I love Wendy, but they didn't do nearly enough with her. I want to see her grow up and become like an absolute monster of a wizard. But Chi-Chi, your voice is just... Ugh.
You will see me cry.
I'm in the shadows, can't see me.
Fox, my boy!
You can bring the heat, of course, but through fire and flames, you'll be dealing with the dragon force. Backing them up with my shadow dried. Infinity clock,
Hold on.
You got no time. Born a twin, but like a soul. Shadow dried. Infinity clock. You can bring the heat, of course, but through fire and flames, you'll be dealing with the dragon force.
That might be the bar of the song. He said, through fire and flames, you're going to meet the Dragon Force. Anybody who doesn't know old school rock and roll, Dragon Force, through fire and flames, come on. I'm so happy I caught that.
Backing them up with my shadow dried. Infinity clock missing, you got no time. Born a twin, but I can solo win. I'm a dragon slayer, Dovahkiin. You first generation's a second race, so I'll take your girl and go to third base. Keeping it cool while you face me. Put a shotgun with me cause my last name changed. Dead, right, that's happening. Bet I'm that savage. Play your cards right and you might summon the red eyes black.
You not on my level, I'm dragging that metal for real. You talking crazy to the boy, you can really get your head popped with a steel. Won't be broken, never guess you consider me, I got an iron will. Duets if I sing, then my iron will. Unfazed by an obvious function connect, but I am still. Hard body, tell me how I feel. They sending shots, but I ate them. Used to be someone that hated, now I'm just one of the greatest. Used to be someone that take your life, now I'm the person that'll save it. Used to be the first to make a strike, now plans what I'm formulating.
What can I say? I'm ahead of the pack. When they fight me, I negate all attacks. Said that you're
Game Boy's acting Logia?
Feel you know Britney, cause I'm feeling toxic. What about boxes? Hardy was shocking. I make more static when I am just walking. I've got more power than ever imagined. Pulling the plug if I see double dragons. Play it like an arcade. Things about to get windy with our trade. I will blow you away, even if you are still, you'll be paying the price like a spark place. Someone said ain't no one hotter than I do. Heard that I'll blow with his nickname is Hachu. He's looking great, someone get him some hot too. I need a challenge, I'm certain it's not you.
Yo. You guys know at the end of every cipher, I like to throw out my opinion of who ate it the best. But I don't know. Like, at first it was, I'm Chris Craig. His verse was banging. But then I had to give it to Gray Fox. Because not only did he make a bunch of references to other media, like the Through the Fire and Flames, the Red Eyes Black Dragon. There was another one in there that I forgot, I'm sorry. But then Game Boy at the end is acting Logia, just dicking on all the Dragon Slayers. Oh my god. Obviously, those are the top three for me. If I had to give it to one, I'm probably going to have to give it to Game Boy, because he just ripped that shit as Agnologia. That was absolutely banging. Anyway, let's jump into Connor Quest's version. This one, in his title, he says, Game Boy, NLJ, Chi-Chi, and more. So, now we know, because there was some names in there I wasn't expecting. But, let's check this out. And just like on Game Boys, it tells us to check out Game Boy's version of this too. Alright, they go with a totally different feel. But it looks like everybody got the same characters. Oh, except Game Boy and Connor swapped.
So if you can't stand the heat, then get out of the kitchen. I'll give you more rounds than the choir. Yes, I'll be taking shots. Please do not mess with my friends. This ain't video games. I ain't playing. Cause I'll be lighting you up every day with the heater. I'm sending your soul down to Satan. Normally, I keep it happy. But all of my enemies trying my patience. I bring it to their face like acne. Let's get it poppin'. My hands do the talking like sign language. Don't be on the other side of my anguish. You wouldn't like when I'm angry. I'm crazy and lose all perspective. I'll burn you to ash. Now that's super effective.
Hits a thunderbolt,
Pokemon joke.
and the thoughts in your head. I project to a song. I ain't listening to anything you said in a tall, yo. When you think I always got my headphones on. I'ma be the guild master. Ask my grandpa, stand tall. But thunder guns know I can't fall. See me shredding in yo while I'm playing for Ed's class. Don't need a dragon force. My solo's a true fast. I'm a lightning dragon fighting America too weak. Gonna rigid mirror doesn't let me thunderclap cheeks. Turn my body to lightning and then I give her a shot because I got a raging bolt and you know that's my rock and roll when you enter my thunder pack.
So while Game Boy and Connor swapped, it looks like this is the exact same verse from NLJ, just with a different instrumental behind it. I don't know if that's gonna be the same for everybody else. Let's check. Let's keep going and check it out.
My stronghold, if you wish you knew had this prowess. I got the goal, having the most powerful magic of maxes. Got a ready to get in their ass
Ain't no
kicked.
dragon slayer like Sting. When I punch you, it might sting. Wise low gear, what your team's rocking, they will handle me in the ring. It's the white dragon and the saber tooth, means I keep a Draco just to let loose. It's a holy ray when I let off the beam, that's a whole array of what I can do. It's light work if you step to me, white dragon's called to get some leverage. And these white attacks don't affect me, you can say I've got white privilege. This ain't the magic games, take the score, my team coming through and we gon' drop your jaw. And your girl is finna take the white all night when she come and get this dragon roar.
When I step in, bro, you know that it's over. Tell them can't nobody control the cobra. Ain't nobody messing with Aaron, no, he a soldier. Poison is the power, you're evident to exposure. I don't think anyone touching the foe. I bring the poison like velvet default. If you're in fear, then I surely know I can hear all the moves in the midst of your soul. Better back, step into a badass that is gonna clap back, coming from a rush on 6. Madman chilling in a bad land, in a different pedigree, coming up to erase your fate. When you hear this poison dragon roar, everything will cease to be no more. I don't think none of your people can stop this. Love what I do, hope you know that I'm toxic.
I may seem timid and shy, but you will hear me. Boy, you better look to the sky so you can see me. So not the first out on the battlefield, but mess with my crew, that's when shit gets real. I lost everything, but babe, I still sing. Blowing your back, you ain't jack when I'm in full swing. I promise on me that you can realize, as long as you fight, you won't see me cry.
I'm in the shadows, can't see me. Cast a copy, still you can't beat me. You can bring the heat, of course, but through fire and flames, you'll be dealing with the dragon force. Backing them up with my shadow drive. Infinity clock missing, you got no time. Born a twin, but I can solo win. I'm a dragon slayer, Dover kid. You first generation's a second race.
That was the other bar.
Go to third base, keeping it cool while you face me. Told a shotgun with me cause my last name changed. Dead right, that's happening. Bet I'm that savage. Play your cards right and you might summon the red eyes black dragon. Yeah.
So that Dovahkiin line, I was a huge fan in Skyrim. That was the other bar that really got my attention out of Grey Fox verse.
Dragging that metal for real. You talking crazy to the boy, you can really get your head popped with a steel. Won't be broken, never guess you can say that me, I got an iron will. Duets if I sing, then my iron will. Unfazed by an out, your swing to connect, but I am still. Hard body, tell me how I feel. Ain't sending shots, but I ate them. Used to be someone that hated, now I'm just one of the greatest. Used to be someone that take your life, now I'm the person that'll save it. Used to be the first to make a strike, now plans what I'm formulating.
When the king steps in, you should all bow down. Being clear from day one that I've worn that crown. You're pathetic and betting this many does more damage. Gonna ravage when the jaw pours loud. You're worn out, fatally cut, then I bathe in the blood when it pours and showers so raw. Then I'm getting to absorb that power. Bloody gore galore, and when I roar, you'll cower. Black dragon travel lands barren, got the fangs, talons, and the tats. Not on my caliber, pull any weapon, I'll flip it, put Makarov upon his back. Doctors in to clear the bad apples, they don't wanna face this battle. Mass extinction is the whole plan. I'm the opposite of David Attenborough.
Alright, how did I feel about that second version? First off, I gotta give it to the first version. I think the instrumental for the first version was actually better. But again, that's my opinion. I didn't expect them to do it that way, where only Connor and Game Boy swapped and everybody else did the same verse. Usually, if people are doing the same character, they'll still, you know, make another verse. So I mean, I see that. I guess I see what they wanted to do there. They wanted to, you know, give each other the chance to do the main protagonist, main antagonist thing. If I had to give somebody's verse it on the second version, I'd have to go with. It just sucks that they were all the same, and they sounded better with the first instrumental. So I'd probably have to go with Connor's Ethnologia verse. It was a lot harder of a toss up with the first version, just because everybody's verse sounded, at least to me, sounded better and more powerful with that version of the instrumental. It was still a good song, but I definitely like the first version better. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. If you want to check out both of these, without my commentary, without my pause, the link to the originals will be down below. Make sure you support these guys. Let them know that they did a good job, and help them out with the YouTube algorithm. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, link to that will be down below, along with the link to my Twitch. We streamed earlier today, and we will be streaming again soon, because the new expansion for Destiny 2 just came out, and I'm a huge Destiny fan. So if you guys want to check that out, you guys come join me. I want to start streaming more regularly, probably a couple times a week, for some gaming, listen to some music, you know, just chill and have a good time. But that's it from me, guys, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Later.